Ah, the 70s. They were the glory days of board games, discos, action TV series, and awesome toys. Video games started on platforms like Telstar and the Atari 2600 gaming system, and you were obsessed with beating your brothers at classic board games like Rock'em Sock'em Robots and Hungry Hungry Hippos. Mom and dad pushed you to play with their favorite 60s toys, but you were looking ahead every time you watched The $6 Million Man while eating the food you cooked with your Easy Bake Oven. The 70s was a different period, and in some ways, a better one. But you have to agree that it's challenging to equal the rush of nostalgia you feel now while playing with your 1970s toys and watching Starsky and Hutch on Netflix. This collection of toys is a trip down memory lane, so without further ado, let's get started. Number 1, Ants in the Pants. Shapper Games introduced Ants in 1967, but its popularity surged in the early 1970s. Players aimed to jump colored ants into plastic trousers. Now a classic family game, Milton Bradley continues to produce it. Number 2, the Atari 2600. Atari's successor to Pong, the Atari 2600 hit markets in 1977, revolutionizing home gaming. Unlike its predecessor, it could run various game cartridges. The original lineup included games like Air Sea Battle and Blackjack. Number 3, Baby Alive. Hasbro's 1973 hit Baby Alive simulated eating, drinking, and wetting. Kids fed the doll packets of food mixed with water, leading to realistic chewing and subsequent actions. Number 4, Battleship. Milton Bradley's plastic version of Battleship, released in 1967, transformed the classic game. Players hid their ships and guessed their opponent's coordinates to sink their fleet. Number 5, Boggle. Alan Turnoff's 1972 creation, Boggle, became a party favorite. Players raced against the clock, connecting lettered dice to form words. Unique words earned points, while common ones didn't count. Number 6, Light Bright. Light Bright illuminated countless childhoods with its magical glow and endless creative possibilities. Children delighted in arranging colorful pegs into a blackboard to create dazzling designs and messages lit up with the flip of a switch, fostering imagination and artistic expression. Number 7, Stretch Armstrong. With his bulging muscles and elastic limbs, this iconic toy was the ultimate test of strength and durability. Kids would stretch, pull, and twist Stretch Armstrong in various ways, marveling at his ability to bounce back to his original form, providing hours of fun and fascination. Number 8, Spirograph. With its intricate geometric patterns and hypnotic spirals, the Spirograph captured aspiring artists' imaginations everywhere. This clever drawing toy allowed children to create beautiful and intricate designs simply by tracing around gears and wheels, mesmerizingly fostering creativity and fine motor skills. Number 9, Weebles. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall. These charming little egg shaped figures brought endless amusement with their unique wobbling action. Kids loved watching them wobble and totter, but always remain upright, providing hours of entertaining playtime and imaginative adventures. Number 10, Hungry Hungry Hippos. After purchasing the rights from Japan, Fred Kroll introduced Hungry Hungry Hippos to the US in the mid 1970s. Milton Bradley marketed the tabletop game in 1978, maintaining its core objective: use your hippo to gobble up as many marbles as possible. Number 11, Mattel Electronic Football. Mattel's handheld electronic football game debuted in 1977, inadvertently paving the way for portable gaming devices like the Game Boy. Players aim to guide the running back past red defenders to score. Despite a 2000 upgrade, it didn't match the original's popularity. Number 12, G.I. Joe. Even though today we know that anybody can enjoy playing with dolls, regardless of gender, G.I. Joe made dolls as fantastic for boys as they were for girls back in the 70s. G.I. Joe was a must have toy throughout the decade, and children continue to play with the toy soldier these days. Number 13, the Pet Rock. Gary Doll's Pet Rock debuted in 1975, captivating millions with its simplicity and humorous packaging. Packaged with a care pamphlet and sold in a cardboard box with breathable holes, Pet Rocks became a cultural phenomenon. Number 14, Pong. Atari's Pong, released in 1972, marked the birth of commercially successful video games. Players volleyed a ball repeatedly using paddles, earning points when the ball wasn't returned. Its simplicity and popularity led to widespread adoption, with Atari selling thousands of devices by 1974. And the original game started in the military as basically just a test for a computer system. Number 15, Shrinky Dinks. Introduced in 1973 in a shopping mall in Brookfield, Wisconsin, Shrinky Dinks quickly became a creative sensation. Children could paint, color, or draw on them as desired before popping them into the oven, where they magically shrunk to 1/3 of their original size, transforming into durable little plastic objects. From toys to charms to collectibles, Shrinky Dinks sparked imagination and provided hours of creative fun for children of all ages. Number 16, Skateboard. The skateboard underwent a transformative evolution in 1972 when Frank Nasworthy introduced urethane wheels. The popularity of Nasworthy's innovation soared, leading to a skateboarding revolution, culminating in the construction of the first skate park in 1976. With its newfound status as a genuine activity and sport, skateboarding captured the hearts and imagination of enthusiasts worldwide, eventually leading to a young man by the name of Tony Hawk to become one of the greatest and well-known skateboarders of all time. Number 17, Slime. Mattel unleashed the gross-out sensation Slime onto retail shelves in 1976. Packaged in a bright green garbage bin and marked as toxic waste you can play with. With its gooey texture and vibrant color, Slime became an instant hit, delighting children and disgusting parents equally. From slimy pranks to gooey experiments, Slime provided endless entertainment and a nostalgic reminder of the playful absurdity of children. Number 18, Sonny and Cher dolls. In 1976, Mego capitalized on the success of the Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour by releasing a series of Cher dolls, playsets, and even a Sonny doll. Standing 12 inches tall and dressed in iconic 70s attire, these jointed dolls allowed young fans to recreate their favorite moments from the beloved television show. Number 19, Tinker Toys. With their wooden sticks and colorful spools, Tinker Toys have been a beloved staple of childhood creativity since their introduction. With endless construction possibilities, Tinker Toys torches young minds to build towering structures, intricate designs, and fantastical inventions limited only by imagination. From simple shapes to elaborate masterpieces, these timeless building blocks foster creativity, problem-solving skills, and spatial reasoning in children of all ages. Number 20, Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Rock'em Sock'em Robots first hit toy store shelves in 1964, but it became a must-have game for kids in the 1970s. The two-player game is based on the boxing-themed arcade games that were popular in the early 60s and continue to be manufactured today. Number 21, Nerf Balls. Nerf balls debuted in 1969 and gained popularity in the 1970s. The foam based balls were popular with parents and children. Youngsters could hurl them forcefully without injuring anybody, and parents appreciated how the foam protected against damage and injury. Number 22, Pogo Sticks. The original pogo stick design originated from the early 20th century, but its popularity soared dramatically in the 1970s. What is not to love? It has a unique design and, most importantly, is just enjoyable. However, mastering it may require considerable practice. Number 23, Lego. While the first Lego sets were created in the late 1940s, the famous colorful bricks became extremely popular in the 1970s. Children of all ages liked following the directions to build Lego constructions and showing their creativity by building anything they wanted. Number 24, elaborate dollhouses. Building dollhouses became a trendy hobby for youngsters throughout the 1970s, while its origins may be traced back much farther to displays of affluence in northern European countries. The options were practically limitless, and children could be inventive in creating their dollhouse, using their imaginations to tell stories about the dolls that lived within. In a world filled with endless possibilities, these toys were more than just playthings. They were gateways to unforgettable moments of joy, discovery, and friendship. That's a wrap. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and subscribe for more updates.